Today I'm going to be assembling a birdhouse for martins. This pole has to be drilled out, and I have to have a long area for the eye bolt to fit. You'll see why in a little bit. So I have to drill all the way through this. It's quite tough. There's the eye bolt. We're going to push that in. And it has to lock in place because I'll be putting a pipe in there soon. Just have to bolt it all the way in and then tighten it down, and I need to pull it into the post so that it stays stationary and doesn't twist. So just a few more turns and that'll be. So inside of the eye bolt, I'm going to put a piece of iron pipe, and I can tighten it up or loosen it to make sure that it'll allow me to pull it up and down, because it's going to be extended from the top of this telephone pole. This will mount the birdhouse. So first thing I need to do is figure out general dimensions of the birdhouse to see how far I need to make the pipe. And it's 26 inches or so, so I'm going to go up a little higher with the pipe. And I need the base to be so that it'll allow some room for the pipe to stick out of the top of the house. First thing I put on there is a clamp. And then I put together, you can use any type of metal. I had something that already had some holes in it laying around. Got some carriage bolts, and I'm tightening it down so that it'll leave a base for the birdhouse. So as you can see here, I've got it leveled and it's nice and sturdy, and the birdhouse will sit on top of that. So I'm going to take the tractor now and have the birdhouse on top of the post, and I'm going to lift all this up into the air. I took the liberty at this point to put a couple of pieces of wire to hold the birdhouse on before I get it up in the air. That way, if winds hit it or if it becomes unlevel, it's not going to fall or shake around. So right now we're going to go ahead and lift that up. Being careful we don't crush anything, crush the house, or have it actually fall on us. Almost there, it's almost fully extended. Make sure you have your hole large enough to be able to put the post in and have some dirt to lay around. So we're going to drive up and just drop it into the hole now. Then once you get it into place, you just need to kick it in the hole. Take a few minutes to make sure you get it good and level. And the hole I've done is about 3 foot deep, because it's going to be a lot of weight up at the top, and it's going to be very top heavy, and we have winds in excess of 75 to 100 miles an hour here during hurricanes. Always make sure you tamp it in good so that you don't have any swaying or any movement. Put a little dirt in, tamp it down, put a little more dirt in, tamp it down again. So once I've got that done, I have to get a board, and this is what a black widow looks like in the wild after he's hit with a hammer. I carried that board on my shoulder, and could have easily bitten me. So I take that board, I hold the thing up, I mount my clamp, and I put 2 bolts in. And then underneath the post, I just put a pin in. So all I have to do is lift it up a little bit. And there's the house all the way up at the top. So it's not going anywhere. It's at the height that I want. And then if I ever need to do any service or clean it out once a year, all I have to do is just pull that pin, and it'll slide down to where I can actually work on it out of the back of the truck or out of the back of the truck with a ladder. And this is the finished product. I think it'll bring years of enjoyment, and I think that the Martins will enjoy living there. If you like this video, ring the bell and subscribe. Thank you. Have a blessed day.